If you want to know the best love affair movies, you should definitely watch our picks for the best ones of the 2000s.
Number 10. Unfaithful, directed by Adrian Lin. Following the shocking premise of its title, Unfaithful follows Connie Sumner, who has a loving husband, a beautiful home, and a wonderful son. But she wants more. When she's approached one day by a handsome stranger while trying to hail a taxi, she becomes obsessed with him and eventually starts an affair. But her selfish actions soon catch up with her.
No, I can't. Oh, it's over. Yeah.
Number 9.
Oh my god, this guy is so interesting.
Interesting? You're kidding? What's so interesting? He wants to get us both into bed.
Two young American women, Vicky, played by Rebecca Hall, and Cristina, played by Scarlett Johansson, travel together to Barcelona for the summer. Here they meet an artist, Juan Antonio, played by Javier Bardem, who is attracted to both of them while still enamored of his unstable ex-wife, Maria Elena, played by Penelope Cruz. Vicky's and Cristina's self-image and life expectations are put to the test when Juan invites them to spend a weekend with him. Directed by Woody Allen, the 2014 comedy drama earned Penelope Cruz an Oscar for Best Female Supporting Role.
First night I was in the house, I didn't trust you. I didn't believe you were who you said you were. I wanted to know who was really sharing the bed of my ex-husband.
What?
Number 8. Monsters Ball, directed by Mark Forster. Sharing a variety of strongly committed performances, Monsters Ball is a hard-hitting Southern drama that explores love in the most unconventional situation. When a depressed and embittered prison guard working on death row falls in love with the wife of a man he has just executed, the two must prove their relationship against all odds.
I'm not sure what you want me to do.
You know what? I want you to make me feel bad. I want you to make me feel bad.
Number 7.
Tell me something true.
Lying's the most fun a girl can have without taking her clothes off. But it's better if you do.
Closer is a 2004 drama romance film directed by Mike Nichols. Alice is a stripper who has moved to London and has an unexpected encounter with Dan on the streets of London. While staring at him, she is abruptly hit by a car. Dan immediately takes her to a nearby hospital, and since then, the two enter into a relationship. Over time, Dan's infatuation towards Alice begins to fade, and he forms a new relationship with photographer Anna.
And you're going to turn around very slowly. And you're going to bend over. And you're going to touch the fucking floor for my viewing pleasure.
Is that what you want?
Number 6.
I married you even though I didn't love you. But you knew that. Aren't you as much to blame for what's happened as I?
The Painted Veil is a drama film directed by John Curran. As a mixture of romance with a period drama epidemic story, The Painted Veil represents the hopeful redemption for a scientist's callow wife. Secretly having an affair with another man, she follows her husband to 1920s China to fight a cholera outbreak. There, she embarks on a journey of self-discovery that may or may not lead to a new self.
I have far too much to do here to think of you very much at all.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. I feel useless.
What do you propose that I do about
For God's sakes, Walter, will you stop punishing me?
Do you absolutely despise me?
Number 5.
Hot enough for you?
Yeah, it's so humid.
Little Children is a 2006 drama film directed by Todd Field. In a perfect town full of perfect parents devoted to preparing their children for a glamorous Harvard future, everything is predictable and absurdly ordered. When a stay-at-home mom who is sick of acting like a perfect mom starts an affair with a dad rebelling against his wife's illusionistic job wishes, everything will fall apart sooner or later.
Remember what happened to your knee last week? You should be careful, Brad.
I'll be careful.
Promise?
Yeah.
Number 4.
Jack Twist.
Ennis.
Your folks just stop at Ennis?
Delmar.
Brokeback Mountain follows the forbidden love story of two young cowboys. Released in 2005, the film was directed by Ang Lee and received critical and commercial acclaim. Set in 1963, the film follows the lives of Ennis and Jack as they try to hide their true selves and continue with their normal lives.
I looked in that case first chance I got, and there was my note still tied there. The line hadn't touched water in its life.
Doesn't mean nothing, Elmer.
Don't try and fool me no more, Ennis. I know what it means. Chick twist.
Number 3. Moulin Rouge, directed by Baz Luhrmann. In 1899, Christian has come to Paris to follow the Bohemian Revolution that conquered the city's drug and prostitution-infested underworld. Nowhere is the thrill of the underworld more alive than at the Moulin Rouge, a nightclub where men come to be entertained by the dancers. But things take a turn for Christian as he begins a love affair with the star of the club, Satine.
Being on the street, that's terrible.
No, love is like oxygen.
What?
Love is a many splendid thing. Love lifts us up where we belong. All you need is love.
Please don't start that again.
Number 2.
Do you think you could get some time off? Maybe we could go on a trip.
What sort of trip?
A cycling holiday.
The 2008 film adaptation of the bestseller of the same name by Bernard Schlink is a melodrama directed by Stephen Daldry. When the student Michael Berg faints on the street, the much older Hannah helps him. After his recovery, Michael starts reading to her regularly and she becomes his first great love. But one day she disappears without a trace. Only years later, Michael meets her again as a defendant in the courtroom.
Do you know what you'd like?
What are you having?
You order. I'll have what you have.
Okay.
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
Get out of here.
Come on, let's go.
Michael, you think that you can buy me and I'm just gonna go away just like that? Do you think you could just put money in my hand and I would go and take care of myself?
In fact, it can be rather pleasurable.
Yes, I know.
Close your eyes and try to envisage Grey opening your dress.
The Roman bridge. I can get to it without being seen. And I would go there any time to be with you.
Number 1.
Did anyone ever tell you you play a very aggressive game?
Match Point, released in 2005, is a thriller directed and written by Woody Allen, and his first made in Great Britain. The movie tells the story of tennis instructor Chris Wilton, who climbs into London high society and finds himself in a dilemma when he struggles between two women, his fiancée and an unsuccessful actress, who also happens to be dating his friend and soon-to-be brother-in-law.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.